Too early? A little too early. All right, before they called it England, before the crown and the cross, there were gods buried in the grain, and lines etched in fire beneath the hearth. The wheat has turned. It grows barrow now, silent, swaying, waiting. Children in Skaldmere whisper of a man who does not sleep. The bishop's hall hold hollows where the sun once bled. And in the dust below the altar, a name is spoken that has no place in any prayer. Mithras. Two kindred walk the shadowed lanes tonight. A poet digging up truths that ought to stay buried, and a dressmaker whose reflection no longer blinks back. Each has felt the gaze of something older than sin. Each carries a piece of the story that the night once silenced. But the lion has already stirred, and when the lions stir in the dark, even the moon holds its breath. So draw your hood, hide your hunger, and tread gently, for the past has fangs. Welcome to Candle in the Mead Hall. The land remembers. How's everyone doing tonight?
Oh, just groovy.
Movie, excellent.
I have a cat attacking me. Other than that, I'm good.
Excellent.
It's like phasing out of existence.
The cat,
It's just like a flying tail at some
the
point.
cat is causing chaos
Yeah.
as she does.
It's activating its optical camo as it goes past there.
You can barely hear the players. Okay, let's fix that. Check, check. Is that better? Try.
Bad kitty.
No, it's better. Okay. Let's fix that just a little bit though.
Yep. Talking.
Hello. La 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 la.
Chatty. Talky.
No, they're super
Things
low.
and stuff and things and stuff.
This is troublesome. We've had this issue recently come up with other things. One moment.
Should I put my output up, maybe? I don't know if that would help. That might make it worse. If it's both of us, it's probably
Right now, say something.
Yo, yiggity yo.
How's that? That better?
hi.
Yo.
Hi.
Better. Okay.
Better, but still kind of low.
Quiet, but better.
Quiet, but better. 1
second. Okay, how's that? Is that better?
Can you hear us now?
Hello.
Yes, they're super loud on my end.
Still kind of low. Crazy.
Low.
Easy.
Okay, we're fixing this. We are fixing this because that's not gonna fly. That is not gonna fly.
Rhea. Yeah. Be a good girl.
I did add a boost to my Discord, 300 decibels. So I'm not sure what's going on. So it's only louder for us and not for you. This is disconcerting. This is not supposed to happen. All right, we're gonna figure out why. No, it's in OBS. I did it in OBS. Yep, to my Discord source in OBS, I added gain to it. It's louder than me? Oh, because I turned my volume up here. Say something now, folks.
Yo. Hello. How's it going?
Can you hear us?
Kitty cat being bad kitty. She is adorable.
Says
Now I'm quiet. Okay.
Let me have a look at OBS.
It's nothing. It's nothing. You guys. I know it's not on your end, but let me check something. Output. Output audio. Check. Check. Say something, please.
Hello, hello.
Audio settings.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
delete.
looking at the audio settings and I do not understand them.
All right, I'm deleting Discord. Remove. Yes. And audio application. Say something, please.
Saying something. Hello.
I am also saying something.
Stuff and
Say something now.
On the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level stands stretch far away.
Okay, so we're gonna. It's gonna have to do. That's gonna have to do for tonight. That's gonna have to do for tonight, and we're gonna have to figure this out at another point. I am sorry, folks. I apologize. It's not great, but just what we're going with tonight. All right, so now that we're done with that mess, what if Zed turns himself down? Oh, just turn myself down? Okay.
Yeah, could do. Oh, my stream went weird. Let me see. How about maybe if I turn myself up in OBS? Maybe if we turn ourselves up in OBS, or no, you already did that, obviously, because that would be an obvious thing to do.
All right. So here's what we're gonna. I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm gonna figure out what's going on here. Why is my Discord so low? Discord source so low?
Are we using Discord? We're using Discord for the source, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I've boosted myself something crazy. Does that help? Yeah, okay, fine. Good point.
Davey's still quiet.
I'm still quiet. Let's boost again, or I don't know. Because I can put my output. Oh wait, no. That's my input. I would need to put up. You can tell how much I know about this from how not helping I am.
I know nothing about this. It's just
Let's try that. Can you hear them now?
hello,
You hear us now?
hello.
I'm thinking
Wonder
Chris
if
might be
Chris is
involved.
somehow getting
Is
involved.
Chris the culprit?
Mhm.
Could
Still
Chris be the
quiet.
culprit? Maybe,
So quiet.
but still quiet.
If we're gonna get to game tonight, I do promise you, this is just
Sometimes the Nargles
all right.
cause chaos.
Try again. Now say something.
Can you hear
I
Say
just heard
Kiox
myself
here.
from the living room.
Okay, we fixed it.
We fixed it.
We fixed it.
Ah!
Okay. Yep. Okay. Let me fix
They're
my.
loud now.
They're really loud now. All right, let me turn you down. Let me get you down to about halfway. Say something. Speak to me.
Hello,
Alright.
hello.
Very, very delicately, so as not to damage your eardrums. Is
Yes.
everybody? Everyone can hear us now, right?
Too loud. Okay.
Too
try-
loud.
There we
Too
go.
loud. Too loud. Whoa.
Start
Talk about overcorrecting.
Yep. Let's decorrect. All right. Say something for me.
Is that pretty good?
Testing.
Are we good now? Are we good? Testing, testing.
Testing.
1, 2, 3.
How's everyone doing?
Too loud. Still too loud.
Okay. Try it again.
You could speak quietly.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. Now I'm at full mic again.
How about I just?
Okay.
How about we just turn our settings down in Discord?
There we
'cause
go.
I could do that.
Now
Keep close.
there we go. Okay.
Are we good? Are we good?
We're
Okay,
good.
We're good. We're good.
All right. So what this is?
Excellent.
I'm going to take just a quick moment to address this. Everything worked perfectly on Saturday. Nothing has changed. I have touched nothing on my setup at all. So I really have no idea what happened, and I want to thank everyone who stuck with me through that. And we're going to get started here with Candle in the Mead Hall. All right, let me
Thank you
get
for your
back.
patience, everybody.
Thank you for your
Thank you,
patience.
guys.
This is not something that happens if we were just playing by ourselves. All right. So let me introduce my players who were patient with me as well. We're down to 2 today. We've had some people aren't feeling well. Some people had conflicts. Some people had to take a very important trip. But we're still going to have a great game. And we have our 2 resident chaos gremlins with us, Davey and Nerdart. So Nerdart, you go first. You tell us about yourself and give us a little bit about Roswynn, and feel free to get into her a little bit tonight. We have a lot of time.
Fair enough. Hi, everyone. I am Nerdart. I never really stream on my own, but you'll catch me over at the Team Wildwood channel every so often. The Hubs has been playing a lot of video games over there, doing some Final Fantasy VI. And I'm actually thinking about starting up a playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet soon, so that'll be fun. And tonight I am playing Roswynn of Lichfeld. She is a seamstress to the Lady Winflid who works for Thane Ethelwine, who is kind of the adversary at the moment of Windretta's Hall, Lord Cuthwin. So she's mostly been spending her time kind of plotting his downfall. Lady Winflid is one of her touchstones. She's very dear to her, and to find out that her husband's cheating on her, we can't have that. So she's plotting things. We'll see how it goes.
Davey, tell us about yourself and tell me about Anarawd.
Well, hey everybody, I am Davey. I am a gamer, TTRPG nerd, and history buff, and I am playing Anarawd. He is a Bruja. He is a former court poet. Now he is a vampire, but also the kind of bard who sleeps in a cellar that smells of onions. So he's not the most glamorous, although he has the voice of an angel and charisma to boot. So he's a bit of a charisma monster. And he hasn't been terrifically hasn't had an easy time in adjusting to being a vampire. He keeps accidentally killing people. So hopefully that won't happen tonight.
Excellent. I really hope so. I hope that is the case as well. So let me ask. I take it that Roswynn still wants to keep her same desire of getting Ethelwine in trouble.
More or less, yeah.
Okay. And what is Anarad's desire for this evening?
Anarawd is curious about the world at large outside of their little bubble in Winchester. All of the things that Aldhelm spoke to them about has kind of been flying around his head a little bit, and he essentially wants to raid the haven of one of the now gone vampires, and I think we have a pretty good idea where one of those is. So,
All right, fantastic. Any updates?
So you could-
Oh, go ahead.
so I was going to say, so you could say like to find more secrets about vampire society in general.
Find more secrets about vampire society in
No killing
general.
tonight, please. No promises.
All right,
We'll
so
try our best.
so to the both of you, any updates to touchstones, convictions, or ambitions, or is everything still pretty much
Still
the
the same.
same? Still the same?
Pretty much the same.
Pretty much the same. Okay. All right. Now this is a different question because we have only two players tonight. I want to know each of you what you would like to focus on this evening. Have stuff written. Don't worry. I'm not coming to you because I don't have anything. I'm just curious as to what you want to do and see how it aligns with what I have and what kind of adjustments I can make on the fly. What do you want to focus on for your characters this evening?
I don't know that I have anything in particular. One of the things that I was hoping that we might be able to make some progress on is obviously we've got this summons from the king, and Roz definitely sees that as the best moment for Cuthwin to confront Ethelwine. So she's trying to gather intel, basically, that Cuthwin can use against him. So she did approach Leif this week and basically asked to borrow his priest. We'll have to see if he's okay with that, but I want him to basically sit in that hallway and wait until he sees exactly what's up so that he can, be a credible witness to the fact that he's stepping out on his wife. And I'm hoping that we can find someone in the community there that Leif and Suni are from that can attest to the fact that Ethelwine hired Agnar to commit that raid. That's the two things that I'm most interested in trying to do at this point.
Okay. Davey.
Anarawd is prepared for an investigation. I think he thinks he's going to turn up some secrets, sort of bluff his way into a place and turn up some secrets. I think that's what he's into. For him, it's all about trying to understand better who they are in the grand scheme of things and figure out what kind of threats might be coming their way.
Fantastic. I think I can work everything that you guys kind of wanted in there. Just some surprises from Roswynn, but I think we can. I had some stuff planned for Scaldman. I think we can work that in. All right. So willpower refresh, resolve or composure, whichever is higher. All right. I want to resolve any blood bond, power usage, or ghouling that you're doing. Are you continuing any blood bonding? A month has passed since you first ghouled Win the Wise. Are you going to continue ghouling Win the Wise?
Yes.
So make a rouse check. All right.
Hungrier.
You're hungrier. All right. Are you doing any ghouling or blood bonding, Anarawd?
No.
No. All right.
That is against my beliefs.
Fantastic. So make your daily rouse checks.
And this is where it all starts to go wrong.
Hungrier.
Where's my
What does that put me at 4 if we're starting at 2?
That will put you at 4 if we're starting at 2, yes.
Okay.
we starting at 2?
We're starting at 2.
I pass.
All right, you pass. All right. So hunger starts at 2 plus the result of any rouse checks before herd use. Would you like to use herd, Roswynn?
Sure. That'll bring my hunger down to 3.
Would you care? Do you two care to feed before game?
Yes.
All right. With a chas of 3, that brings your hunting difficulty, as we discovered, unfortunately, to difficulty 4. So
Yes.
Roswynn, you are a veil keeper. You have dexterity plus subterfuge, difficulty 4 roll. Can you take half?
I cannot, unfortunately. I just spent the extra spot in Dex to get 6 total because I thought the feeding difficulty was
Yep.
3.
So did I. Yep.
I
So
did
did
the same
I.
thing.
thought the feeding- so I am now out of reach of that again, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm just gonna roll for that, hopefully. Hey,
That's 4. That's 5.
That's 5 successes. Yes.
excellent.
So you may take as much blood as you like down to 1.
I'll go down to 1.
And you do not have any mishaps. You do not kill anybody. No one dies. Thankfully, you did not get a brutal. Hold on. Wait a second. No, you did not get any messy critical. You only got 1. Okay. That's fine. Perfect. Anarawd, are you feeding?
I will also be feeding, yes.
You will also be feeding. It's a dexterity plus stealth roll, difficulty 4. May you take half.
Here we go. I may not take half, no.
All right. Difficulty under 2.
That is a... Jesus. How many can I reroll?
You can reroll 3 of
3.
those.
3 of those. Why do the gods hate me? I got 3.
You got 3. So you do not manage. You do not manage to find anyone to really. No one really falls asleep to your music this evening.
Damn it.
It's just one of those nights. It just happens. So you'll begin the night at hunger 2. But there are no negative consequences for just failing. So you're fine there.
I was gonna say I use my personal herd of 1, but the coterie has a herd of
It is
3,
true,
right? So
yes.
you could use the coterie herd.
It's true. I could use that. Will it regenerate by next
next week? Yes, it will.
Session? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Can I retroactively ask not to have spent a willpower on that then, or is that cheeky?
That's not cheeky. I think that's appropriate. I'm not going to hit you with a gotcha moment. You legitimately forgot we had a herd.
Yes, I did. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, that's much better. Okay, so I will feed 1 point from our herd.
All right. Excellent. Roswynn, Winflet has told you that she and Thane Ethelwine have been invited to King Bjork's midnight feast by Alderman Ethelgar. And you are to come as part of the Thane's retinue. Winflet is excited because all the aldermen have been invited along with their households. This will be a magnificent feast. I know that you've already said you're preparing by making dresses. How else are you preparing for the feast next week?
Well, obviously I've prepared outfits for the coterie, but I would be asking Winflet what she would like me to prepare for her. So I'll be, going over all of that with her. And other than that, like I said, just kind of gathering that intel. It's one of those things where, Roz is intrigued, but she's more concerned with what's happening around her immediately and how she can use this meeting kind of to her advantage to resolve some of those things.
Excellent. Anarawd, you and Kindred have recently accosted 2 guards in the middle of night and warned them of extorting Will of the Brew and others in Winchester. Rumors are spreading in the alehouse about Hairwald and Oscafu swearing vengeance and offering a few coins for information on the assailants. But one thing you've noticed is that over the last few nights, there are less guards on the street.
Good news. Well, not much I can do about that, but certainly I'll be looking out for those guys, and if I see them again, then, well, if so long as they're behaving themselves, they're fine. If they're not, then I'll have to ask my big tough friend Kindred to come and help me again.
Excellent. All right, where would the two of you like? Would you like to gather together to discuss things prior to going about your separate business, or will you be working in tandem this evening?
Um, definitely would give the offer to Roswynn if she wants to join my spelunking expedition,
Oh, I would
aka
definitely
dungeon
come with.
crawl.
I think it's better to work together than to keep the party separate. Don't separate
Yeah,
the
yeah.
party.
Especially when the party is 2 people. That's the
It's two
smallest
people.
possible party.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I think I would be intrigued enough to go on with him. Yeah, for sure.
Excellent.
Yeah. I think
So
Anarawd would probably. Where would you be? Would you be in Winchester or in the? Yeah, you would be, because that's where Ethelwine and Winfried live, right?
yes,
Exactly. They have a hall in Winchester, so I live there.
So Anarawd would probably call on you then, and see if you were interested in. Since I also dwell in Winchester now.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Zed, for my memory, where was this place? It was it the bishop's was it was it the bishop who aged super quick,
Bishop
or
Aldric.
was it? Yeah, that's the guy.
Yes,
What was
he,
his name? Sorry,
Bishop Aldric.
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 Yeah.
Yep, Aldric.
And where is his church?
His estate is up by the Old Minster. There's an old
Okay.
Roman estate by the Old Minster. It's probably one of the nicer areas. It's the nicest next to where the king himself stays. It's probably the nicest place to Winchester.
Right. Okay. Um. So, what Anarawd would do once he's kind of ushered into Rosalind's presence, he would be like, "Good evening, Lady Roswynn. I was wondering if you were in the mood for a little jaunt this evening."
I'm most intrigued. What did you have in mind?
Well, I've been considering the stories that we've heard about Bishop Aldric and his mysterious rapid aging condition, and I think we all know what that means.
Clearly, he
But
was being controlled by one of our former
hmm,
residents.
it occurs to me that there may well be something of note that tells us about these former residents that we could locate if we were to, you know, make ourselves ingratiate ourselves into their home, into the estate, and have a look round. There is a small problem though, which is that I am not well liked by the clergy.
Hmm.
So I thought if I appear with a respectable Christian woman, it might make things a little easier.
I'm I'm not sure how much I'll be able to assist, but I'm glad to try.
Oh, I'm sure you can help. Um, the estate is near the old minster. Do you know where that is?
I believe it's in the north side of town. Quite an estate, from what I understand. I've never been there myself.
Nor have I. I'm not sure how in need of entertainment they will be. So potentially we might have to go unnoticed. But if we can talk our way in, I would be very pleased with that.
Perhaps my connection with Wen may come in handy. She is a healer, after all. Do we know who's been attending to Aldrich in his illness, or who would be attending to Aldrich in his illness?
No, you. Well, you could find out.
I know someone who might know.
How? Yes. How would you like to find out, Davey?
Um, I'm gonna go ask Friggith.
Get the healer.
It might even be Friggith herself, even though she's not quite you know, some of her beliefs I think are considered a little heretical by the church, but you know.
When was the last time you saw Frigeth?
The last time I saw Frigeth was when was at the I believe it was at the baptism party.
Yes, it was.
And we had some words.
I just wanted to remind. I just need you to remind me where we last saw her, so I can open my notes to her. Thank you very
Oh
much.
yes.
All right, we have.
She
Frigeth.
yeah, I think I offended her last time.
You
I think I
did
offended her
slightly.
by I was just trying to plug her for information. I wound up insulting her.
Frigeth is usually at night. Is usually found in her home in Winchester. It's summer though, so it's late. It's dark, but you may find her awake if you go to look for her.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wander over to her home and sort of like knock as politely on the door as we can.
You hear slightly behind you a man's voice. What?
Good evening. We are looking for Frigeth. Is she here?
Yeah, Frigeth's here.
May we come in?
It's late, ain't it?
We
Well,
only
you
need a few
know,
moments of her time, sir.
I am a vampire. I want to suck your blood.
what?
What the
What?
heck was that?
Sacra. Say Sacra.
Oh, I see. Hi, Sacra.
Raffle.
All right. So,
Hi, gang.
hi, we're live. We're live, Sacra.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. So the voice on the other side of the door. All right, all right. And you hear you hear some boots, some heavy thudding heading to the door, and you hear something on the other side, and it moves and lifts, and the door opens, and you see a large man, younger, much younger than Frigeth. Maybe this is her son. Very large man. Lets you in. She's right inside.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
As you enter the house, the house is small. From floor to ceiling, it's probably only 6 feet. So the large man has to hunker down to walk through. And he sits down to the center near the flame, where you see Frigeth, just sort of tending to the fire. A very, not large fire, but large enough to be alarming to two kindred in a wooden straw enclosure. She looks up and she goes, "Oh, it's the bard and the dressmaker. Brings you here."
Oh, we had some questions for you, Frigeth. I heard about something nasty going round, and thought you might know about it.
What? You got warts on your. You got warts there, bard.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Uh, it's the bishop. Something happened to him. Passed away recently, I heard.
Well, he hasn't passed yet, but he's
Oh, he
mighty
hasn't?
sick. He's mighty sick.
How, what happened to him? Are you the one treating him?
I have treated him. I've looked at him, but there's nothing I can do for him. There's no way I can't explain what happened to him. He just, it's as if time suddenly caught up with him, and he just became older.
Wow, that's crazy. Very unusual. I've
He's
never
weak.
heard of anything
He's
like that.
weak and bedridden. He grows stronger every day, but it's taking time.
Do you think he will survive?
He's old to begin with. I was as old as I am. I always cursed his age, his youthfulness. How he stayed so young, it made no sense. But that's all caught up to him now.
Well, that's certainly interesting. I sure hope that nobody else comes down with that peculiar condition.
Place a hand on yours. Because it seems you've already got it, son. You're so clammy. So cold you feel like a corpse.
Hmm. Yes. Well, sometimes I perhaps I should put a cloak on or something. It's summertime, but it never gets truly warm in this country, does it?
Squints in the light at you. In the darkness. He goes, "Don't have to look at it. Look. You look unwell."
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing. It's nothing. I'm gonna blush with life immediately.
Roll
So I
more
look like
Saying
I'm
trouble.
Ron
warming
losing a
myself.
corner.
Look like I'm warming myself at the fire.
All right,
This
so
is what happens when you don't remember.
you blush, but your storyteller does.
Darn it. Uh, yeah. So I'm just like warming myself by the fire, making it look like I'm warming myself at the fire. Nonsense. This fire's just fixing me right up. It's perfect.
Roswynn is noticeably standing away from the fire after her little panic attack a couple weeks ago. But she can kind of feign the excuse. Oh, sorry, the light hurts my eyes, so I'll just stay over here. Thank you.
Looks at you. Her eyes narrow. She leans in, and her nostrils flare as if she's sniffing you. Onions.
Nah. Sorry, that's me. I'm living in the cellar at Vilna's Tavern again, and I'm sharing the space with some vegetables.
Oh, keep eating your onions, and you'll keep the pox away.
That's what I've heard. I try to have one a day.
Excellent. She turns back to the fire, begins stirring a pot. She says, "Will you be staying for the late dinner?"
No, we thank you for the offer, but we need to be away. We have some things that some matters we need to look into, and also I've got to play. I need to make my coin somehow.
Well, you play. You play well. And
Thank
you,
you,
Lady Roswynn, it was good to see you.
Thank you so much for your time this evening.
and apologies for last time if I seemed a little impertinent.
Impertinence is the youth is impertinent always. I don't hold it against you.
True enough. True enough. Well, you enjoy your evening. And I'll give a little bow and leave.
All right.
Respect my elders.
You respect your elders.
I'll follow you out. So, is our plan to try and get in his estate and see who we think may have ghouled him previously? Are we trying to find others that share this affliction?
Well, I think we could talk. If we talk to him, maybe we'll find out. And the other thing as well is that we could easily just like dangle the promise of some vitae over his head, and he'd probably tell us anything.
We would also be exposing what we are to him, though. It's a risky move.
Uh, Well, we'd have to go all the way with that if we were going to do it. I mean, having a bishop in your pocket sounds like a pretty good. If you're going to enslave anyone, then maybe one of these ghastly enslaving Christians who have enslaved this whole country is the right way to go. It would definitely trump Leaf's priest.
He could be a powerful ally, it's true.
But something about it feels wrong. I don't think I would. It's not for me. No criticism on what you did with Win. You saved your life. I'm not going to deny you that. But I don't think it's for me. I don't want to have a thrall.
I mean, it sounds as if he may die regardless. If we were to ghoul him, it would only extend his existence.
True. But perhaps if he were to voluntarily. But how? I don't know. Let's only reveal as a last resort.
I think it's a wise decision.
As you're having this conversation outside of Frigate's home, you notice there is a group of guards walking down the wide street in front of you. One large, one not so large. You recognize them, Anarawd. Terwald and Osgifu, the two guards who had attacked previously. They don't recognize you because you went in through the shadows with Kinnerick, who likely did most of the work.
Yeah, well, it's important. It's important to be able to delegate sometimes.
Yes, it is. But they are on patrol. But this is the first patrol you've seen all night.
If we're able to see them coming before they spot us, I think we should just duck into the shadows and avoid them altogether.
Yeah. What direction are they going?
They're going north to south.
So just a regular patrol route?
The regular
Doesn't
patrol
look like they're
route.
going to any location in particular?
Not that you can. Well, actually, give me a wits plus insight check. Difficulty 3. If you can take half, take half. You would need 6.
I have 4 dice for wits insight. So unless I roll real good.
I could make that roll. I've got 5. It's slightly better.
You can both roll for it. You could both get a. Davey, you got it.
Oh, there you go.
You notice from the way from where they're walking, they may have just come, and the way they're walking, and the direction they're walking from an alehouse, not Wilna's alehouse, but one of the other alehouses in the north part of the city. And the way they're walking is they might be on their way to another alehouse on their patrol.
I need to make a stop. You see these two, the big one and the small one. They have been engaging in some, let's just say, illicit collection activities around town, and they hurt a friend of mine. I just want to make sure that they don't do it again. Just to be there in case. It shouldn't take long. Would that be all right?
So we're following them.
Yeah,
Is
I
that the
think I know where
plan?
they're going.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as long as we're only going to observe, I'm sure you realize that the only weapon I have on me is a pair of scissors.
Well, I mean, let's hope it doesn't come to that, because
Observation
there's-
only for sure.
I have a sword, for the record sake. Just putting that out there in case.
Case you have a sword. The sword is
Yeah.
a common thing to
Murder
have at this
tonight.
time.
Okay,
All right, so-
we're
so-
following the guards, I guess.
Are you following? Are you blatantly following them, or are you doing your best not to be seen?
I
Sneaky.
think what my I think what Anarod's idea would be to just take a different road to get to Wilna's Ale House.
Okay.
I mean, I have reasons enough to know to go there. It doesn't look weird
Yep.
that I'm going there at the same time as these
Mhm.
guys. So I think we just duck through a street and try and get there before they do.
Yeah, absolutely. You sure can. I'm gonna let you get there before they do because you become familiar with the city and you're familiar with Wilna's, and there's nothing that could really interfere with you doing so,
Mhm.
other than a man with a cabbage cart. No, I'm just kidding. As you
Yeah. My cabbages.
as you creep through the backside of the street, around house, through some laundry, to the other side of Wilna's, you enter Wilna's as the guards enter from the front entrance, as you enter in from the back entrance.
Hmm.
And
Is Wilna there?
Wilna is there. You see she stands up. She looks nervous as she approaches them. And they take a step back from her. And they put their hands up and they just move and to a table and sit. And they don't even really seem to make any motion toward her. They just go and sit at a table and wait to be served.
Okay, that's good news. Anarawd is pleased with himself, and looks visibly pleased with himself. He's kind of rubbing his hands. He's like, "Yes, everything's coming up.
As you're
Everything
rubbing,
is going as planned."
as you're doing that, you're rubbing your hands, you feel a hand on your wrist.
Hmm.
And it's kind of a wizened hand with liver spots on it.
Okay,
kind of
who's this?
The hand is attached to a crone, a particular dice playing crone.
Oh no,
It's
you
you.
haven't had the pleasure.
You. Where's
You.
you? Where's your Dane friend?
Well, they couldn't make it this evening. They were busy winning and losing gold elsewhere, I imagine.
Yes, he stole something from me and he needs to return it.
Stole? He stole nothing from you. You won it fair and square, and you won it
Did-
back from him. Therefore,
No, not everything was in the bag when I won it back.
well, I don't know anything
I'm
about
sure we
that.
don't know what you're talking about, ma'am.
Oh, you don't know about the coin.
You guys were playing dice, were you not? I'm sure there were plenty of coins exchanged.
The coin with me, woman. She looks at you with fire in her eyes.
So here's the thing. Anarawd doesn't know what this lady is, but Davey does. So I am very afraid. But Anarawd is blithely unaware of any danger to him at all.
I was gonna say, and
So-
Roz hasn't even been told this story.
You haven't even told
so
this story.
I'm assuming that this woman being a crone is shorter, on the shorter side.
She's short. She is hunched over. Her hair is stringy and she's dirty. And she's got a sack of gold. But you do notice that on her hip is a ornate dagger that shines. It's bright. It's polished. It has
It's really nice.
It's very nice.
Just checking what my dex larceny is. No, not worth
I
it.
step up on her a little bit because Roswynn is a little tall for a lady of her age. She's like 5'9". You know, she's a tall woman at this time, and she kind of steps up and looks down at her noticeably and goes, "Ma'am, I assure you that my friend and I know nothing of what you're talking about. Now, if you'll excuse us, the smell is more than we can bear." And I turn on my heel and I walk away.
I just kind of make a face and just kind of like follow you.
All right, so nothing happens. No one follows
Yet.
you out. Yet, nothing.
Yeah,
Yet.
exactly.
Nothing yet. As you leave the establishment through the back, through the smellier sort of part of town where everything is dumped out, you do you go out the back or do you go out the front? That's a good question.
Probably go out the back, right? We came in the back. I mean, I don't want to go
Yeah.
past the guards again because that would look kind of sus.
Slip in, slip out. If everything seems like it's on the up and up, then yeah, let's just quietly get out of here.
All right, as you leave, give Roswynn and Anarawd, give me a wits plus awareness check. Difficulty 3. Take half if you can.
Nope.
Afraid not. I'm just gonna roll my.
What? This is terrible. I'm rolling so bad tonight. All
Holy
right.
moly, you really are.
All right. I'm going to spend a willpower.
Okay.
Still nothing.
Uh,
Okay. Nothing.
I'm gonna. I can't reroll.
You
that
can't
anyways,
reroll
'cause
that
I'm on the
anyway.
dice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really ought to up my awareness.
I do feel bad because I have you guys buying abilities and attributes and not the cool disciplines. You could just to keep up with the rules. I do feel bad about that. I really got to find a way
sometimes
around
you
that.
got to.
Sometimes you
Sometimes
gotta.
you gotta.
All right, so you don't notice as you walk out into the night. You notice that the stars are out, the moon is bright, the night is dark, full of terrors. But you don't notice the herd of cats that have surrounded the alleyway.
Just a bunch of stray cats. Nothing weird here.
Nothing weird here, just a bunch of stray
Nothing
cats
weird here.
that weren't there when you had left.
Interesting. All right.
Are they following us, or are they like crowding the?
Well, they're crowding the
Crowding
entire
the
alleyway.
gathering.
When I mean cats, I don't mean 10. I don't mean 20. I mean 30.
Jesus Christ.
They are quiet, which is strange in itself, but this seems normal because you failed your wits plus awareness checks.
I was gonna say no, nothing weird at all here. I'd just be walking down the alleyway, probably shoo a cat off with my foot at some point. Just keep walking.
Gosh. You have to organize a call everywhere. These things. Can't they control the population of them?
They keep the rats away.
I suppose, but well, anyway, let's go to the old minster. I must say I enjoyed how you handled that.
I have no time for that foolishness.
I don't like being rude to old ladies, but at least you have no problem with it.
She was rude to us first.
Yeah, I think that's just the way she is.
Cloud moves over the partially exposed moon, revealing its pregnant fullness for the first time in the evening. That's
Nothing weird here.
Hmm.
Nothing weird here.
Can I just roll wits and awareness again just to make sure?
yes. Go ahead. Oh, what's awareness?
Oh man.
This was not what I signed up for this evening.
It's a beautiful night. Just walking through
I got 3.
Winchester.
You walk down,
3.
as you walk down the alley full of cats. At the end of it, you see a humanoid form standing before you. At very far down the end, probably well before you would turn after you would turn off. You do not need to walk that far down the alley, but you see him or it standing at the far edge. Humanoid form, slightly hunched over, but not short, not frail, thick. The cats, they just climb, move, meow, purr, make noise. Just do what cats do. The form begins walking in your general direction. But if you keep walking and turning, you'll turn before it gets to you. It's just walking in your direction.
I feel
Does it
like
look
I feel like all of this feels and looks very ominous at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of tug Anarawd's sleeve and turn down the closest alleyway.
Oh my god, what is that?
I don't think I want to find out.
No, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're leaving now.
You turn down the alley. The cats do not follow you. Clouds move again and cover the moon.
Was it a wolf shape by any chance?
No, not at all.
A cat shape?
It was humanoid shaped.
Humanoid.
A big giant human. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
not quite big giant human. Hunched over, but not small.
Okay.
I'm not trying. I don't want to make you paranoid.
No, not that paranoid. Already quite paranoid, but you know. Yeah, we got spooked and ran away, so that's fine.
That is dark and full of terrors.
Really is.
So as you turn and you walk into a more well lit area. There are people with torches patrolling the night, leading toward the old minster. It doesn't seem unusual to see two people out and about, or to see three or four. Do you make your way toward Bishop Aldric's?
Yes, I think. In that direction. But as we're going, Anarawd is like stressing about the figure, and he's saying to Roswynn, that lady, there's something weird about her.
Other than being extremely rude and smelling terrible.
No, it's something Suni saw. She's not normal. I mean, she's not like us, but she isn't a regular mortal. I don't know what that means, but I think that was her out there in some
In
other
the
form
alleyway?
or something. I think,
Perhaps. Perhaps it was nothing.
or maybe I'm
Either way,
just
I don't need to deal with
imagining
anyone
things.
in a dark side street of Winchester.
No, not when there's only two of us out. I wish Kenrick were here. He's usually good for these sorts of things. Plus, he'd probably try and drink it, which would be hilarious.
By day is the image of piety, a timber-framed manor nestled behind the cathedral cloisters. Its eaves capped in slate and iron cross. Vines of wild ivy climb the south wall, and the air smells of incense, ink, and old vellum. The outer courtyard is orderly, where novices sweep the flagstones in silence and oil lamps burn before the statues of saints. But by night, the bishop's house changes. Behind heavy oaken doors lies a hush that is not peace, but contentment. Candles burn low in every chamber, though none claim to have lit them. The floors are polished, but creak in ways no man's steps can explain. Narrow corridors twist in Roman patterns that predate the church, and the cellar is colder than any wine vault should be. There are 3 floors above, each darker than the last. The door is closed, clearly. How do you approach the bishop's home?
Perhaps if you approach offering your music skills to help soothe the bishop.
Sure.
I have an idea for how we may be able to get the information out of him once we're inside, but I'm not sure.
Okay, let's try and blag it, and if it doesn't work, I'll just climb in the window.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So, activating awe.
Activating awe. Okay.
And, yep, in preparation for a conversation. And knocking on the big door.
All right. So you knock on the large door, and a small window above the door. The door is massive, and there's a small opening that opens as you knock on it. Hello?
Good evening, sir. How are you this evening?
It's late. The bishop is sick. What do you want?
Well, we heard about the bishop's ailment, and we wished to bring him comfort through song. I am a skilled bard with the ability to soothe anyone, soothe the pains of anyone who's experiencing misfortune, and I believe that the dear bishop would benefit greatly from my services.
Why don't you give me a charisma plus persuasion plus presence roll?
Charisma plus bullshit. Got it.
Yep, difficulty 3. Can you take half? You should be able-
Charisma plus persuasion
plus your presence because you have awe.
That is 9.
So yes, you can take half.
Yes.
Nice.
He says, "1 moment, please." And he closes the portal, the porthole, and you hear some steps. You hear some movement behind. And a few moments later, nothing happens right away. And you are left on the stoop.
They'll be back.
Moments later.
Okay, I was gonna say I would be kind of looking around just to see if I can see any other entrances, exits, people moving around, so where the servants are going, that kind of stuff.
Give me a wits plus awareness check.
Because it's worked so well for me tonight.
It's worked so well so far.
Roz is clueless all night. Clueless all night.
You look around and you notice that there's a door. There might be a door in the back because you saw someone dip behind there, and you didn't really think anything of it. And you're not really too concerned about the raven that has taken up residence across the way. It doesn't really stick out to you as something that's strange.
I haven't even noticed it. I don't know what you're talking about. What bird?
Oh my god. I love the fact that we've just been like side quests with the 2 most oblivious party members.
As you're out there obliviously waiting, whistling whatever it is you're whistling, and whatever you do while you're waiting before your headphones, the door opens, and you see a short, overweight man, bald on top, bearded, holds the door open for you and goes, "The bishop will see you. We know who you are, Anarawd. We've heard of you.
Oh, you have. Excellent. Wonderful.
Come in, please. Play for the
Thank you,
bishop."
sir.
And he looks, And your companion?
Oh, how rude of me. This is the Lady Roswynn.
Good evening, sir.
She is best known as a seamstress. However, she has many other artistic talents to speak of. Quite gifted, in fact.
Too right, too right.
I'm
Trying to get
I'm
by with saying as
I-
little as
yeah.
possible right now. I'm just kind of
Uh,
smiling and nodding.
She is under my apprenticeship. Actually, I am teaching her the ways of music. She's got excellent natural talent, but I'm helping her with the fundamentals.
Do come in, do come in. He brings you in. The bishop is very, very sick. Very sick. And we believe that your music will bring him comfort at least.
I hope so. I do hope so.
In the name of the Lord, I hope so.
Amen.
He brings you in, and then you see a group of priests are waiting, and they look at you as you approach. And they look skeptical, to say the least. But you see the bishop. He's in a bed. They've led you into his bedroom. He's in a bed. He's complete. It's the middle of July, but he is completely covered in blankets. And he looks frail and old. You've seen him before. You saw him at the Witten. And he was, well, he wasn't young. He wasn't frail. He wasn't this. He didn't look this old, this weazened, this wizened, this withered away. But now he is. And there he is. Plain for all to see. Bishop Aldric. Withering away. He's surrounded by 3 priests. How would you like to play this?
Roswynn said she had an idea.
We'll need to try and get him alone to talk to him a little better. So perhaps we play for a while and see if people start
Yes.
to leave the room, hopefully.
Well, I could play really badly, and then maybe everybody will leave. But I had an idea for that actually.
Okay.
So Anarawd will begin to play, and he'll play like a soothing, kind of dreamy melody that might provide some comfort. And when that is done, unless you want me to roll for how good I am at it.
Oh, you can definitely take half on this. You don't need.
I'll definitely take half on
Yeah,
it.
you don't need.
Yeah.
You definitely don't need to roll for this. You play way. This comes natural to you. This is what you naturally do well. You play music. Do you play anything in particular?
I play a like not a mournful song, but like there's probably some poem that I've heard about King Arthur or something, and like King Arthur, like at the end of his life, going and throwing that sword back to the lady in the lake or something. But obviously, I'll like be like instead of King Arthur, it'll be about Jesus or something.
Okay.
I'll Christian up the lyrics as I always do,
All
and
right.
translate them into Saxon.
And that I'm going to require a roll for. There we go.
Okay.
The subtext
All
that
right.
you're looking for is what I'm going to require a roll. I want you to give me a manipulation plus performance. Plus your aspect, plus your presence.
Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Difficulty 4.
Uh,
But you have to add your presence as well.
7, 8. But that's also -2 because the church hates me. So
The
it's only
church
6
hates you.
dice.
Okay, 6 dice.
Yeah.
That's right. The
Only
church hates
6
you. Thank you for
dice.
reminding me. I appreciate
Nothing
you.
if not honest. My
Your
hunger
playing is
is
beautiful. Your hunger is 2, correct? 3.
yes.
Didn't it go up because of a blush of health failure?
Oh yeah, you're right enough. Sorry.
Yep.
Let me just clear that. This could go badly then.
It goes badly then.
Willpower.
Willpower.
Yeah,
Willpower
we're
this.
gonna willpower these and really hope that I don't just fucking eat the bishop. I eat the bishop.
You do not eat the bishop, but we are going to, since there's not as many of us tonight, and it's not so on the spot. We're gonna do do actual compulsions where you roll a d10, and I'm going to the compulsion section. Just give me a moment. Let's find it.
I'm sorry, everybody. This was going so well.
Oh man. Somehow I just knew someone was gonna die tonight.
At least he's already dying.
Yes, but there's 3 other priests here.
Light
Okay.
work. I'll eat them all.
You'll eat them all. Compulsions. Base reversal. Roll that willpower check again.
Nice. Thank you, Brooke.
Oh, thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Brooke. Roll my which willpower check?
2.
Sorry,
You get to roll 2 dice.
I re-roll those 2 again.
Yep.
Okay, let's hope that I roll better this time. Yes! I think that actually makes
that
crit.
does.
Thank you, Brooke.
That does make a crit.
Thank you, Brooke.
Oh my god, Brooke, you're the best.
All right, so you turn a messy failure into a critical success, and the priests get very comfortable with you, even though they were very standoffish at first. They get very comfortable with you, and 2 of them leave. The bishop actually kind of gets up on his elbows and lifts himself up and dismisses the other priest. I need to make a check real quick. My first check of the night. I'm going to need you, Anarawd, you're going to need to make a check as well. Just give me 1 second. No, never mind. He cannot make this check because he can't do that right now. Right now, he can't do that. All right, so he gets up on his elbows, dismisses the other priests, and looks to you and goes, "Who are you?"
I'm Anarawd the Bard, and this is Lady Roswynn.
I would approach and kind of sit by his bedside and just kind of look at me like, you look like the music is helping you, sir. Is it soothing you?
Music doesn't soothe me, but it gives me reason to dismiss those sycophants. Now I have reason to dismiss those sycophants and speak plainly to you. It's a
How
new
can we
scene.
help you, sir?
It's a new scene, and you guys forgot to do something again.
Oh Lord.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Damn it! It doesn't last the whole night.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
All right, but you're fine. You have to be. Your blush of hounds are fine. He puts a hand on your hand, Roswynn. He goes, "Why have you come to me? You've come to sing to bring me health, but why have you, this vision of beauty, come to me?"
Well, my lord, I've heard that you were most ill. I have come to see to your health, to see if there's anything I might do to bring you comfort in your time.
A smile crosses his face, a smile you've seen before, and his hand instinctively pulls back away from yours, and he seems to chastise himself under his breath.
I meant in a religious sense, sir.
Well,
My friend and I, we have heard of illnesses of yours before. Tales from far away, things that we've heard. We thought perhaps we may be able to help you.
He raises an eyebrow. Help me? Tell me how you could help me.
Good sir, we believe that you have been cursed. cursed by someone most powerful. They would have been someone close to you. Someone feeding you power, feeding you strength. But really, they held a most terrible curse over you. If you could tell us who it is, we can seek them out and end your suffering. We believe.
He begins to laugh, and the laughter begins in his belly, and it begins to fill his chest, and it just erupts out through his mouth. It's just a full laugh that begins to echo through the room as you don't understand. He's not here anymore. He's gone. That is the problem. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. And you see a priest
Who's
rush in,
gone?
and you see and the priest rushes in, and he goes, "Leave, you fool!" And the priest leaves, and he turns to you. Who is gone? My master. And he says it just as the priest leaves earshot. Is gone. And there's nothing that anyone can do about that. I don't know where my master is, and I grow weak without him. Soon I will be gone.
Who was your
Sir, if you
master?
can
Aelus.
tell us of him.
I've sworn never to do so.
I understand, but the only way that we can help you.
There is no help for me. My soul is damned. This is my end.
Surely that is not true, sir. Perhaps we can find this Aelus. If we could bring him back to you, if we could end his hold over you.
You don't understand. His hold over me is over. I've sensed my bonds is broken with him. And now I hunger. And then that hunger will be my death.
Roswynn is kind of giving Anarawd the side eye, like, where do we go from here? We have a name. We have a name. That's all we got.
I would strike a bargain with you, priest.
Again? Speak now, pagan.
We have it in our power to restore you.
One of the damned.
Well, you saw our faces when we walked in. But I can do this only in exchange for access to Aelus's effects, his home, anything that he kept secret, all of the secrets that he told you over the years, you will render unto us. For he is not returning.
He told me that you would come one day. He was so sure that he would outlive all of us. He laughs. He coughs. And he grips your hand. And goes, I'll make your bargain, devil. I'll take your blood.
Very well. And I will bite my wrist, and I will let him have a little sip.
He grabs your wrist, and your forearm. And he brings his mouth to it and he begins to drink. Make a rouse check, please.
Probably. Not so great. Let's go to Hunger 4. Why not? Yeah, let's go to Hunger 4.
Hunger 4.
We're going to the best, everyone.
Oh god.
He drinks from you, and suddenly it's not instantaneous, but it's quick. His skin begins to tighten a little bit. He begins to fill out. Color comes back to his frame, to his skin. Not completely, but it's a marked improvement. And he licks his lips. He says, I need that. Every full moon.
Indeed you do. And I suppose that makes me your master now.
It does.
Now, my lord, it is important that you keep up the facade of being ill for several more days. If you're miraculously cured, it will be most suspicious.
Of course. I will take the time to pray and to reflect on the immense task and trial the Lord has just given me.
Great. Have fun with that. Where did your master, your old master, sleep?
Below the cellar. You will
In
find
this building?
of this building. You'll find a door. Very, very large. Very heavy. You'll have to lift it to enter.
Should not be a problem. You'll tell your priests that we are welcome here now. That my music soothes you and you wish more of our company.
Make a wits plus awareness check, two of you.
With all hunger dice? Sure, why not?
All right, Roswynn, you notice that there is a raven at the window looking in.
Of course there is.
And this time it does stick out.
I'm gonna make it a point to go to the window and shoo that fucking bird away. Get out of here, bird.
All right. As you go to shoo the bird away, we're going to go on our 10-minute break. We'll be right back,
timing.
folks. We'll be right back. Oh, I went to the wrong scene. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for stretching your legs, sticking around with us. Hopefully you stuck around, got yourself a drink, stretched your legs, got a snack. I know I did. Quick mid-session check-in just to make sure everything's going good. Everyone's still feeling good about the game. Roswynn, how you doing?
Oh, excellent. This is so much fun.
Fantastic. Davey.
Oh yeah, I'm good. Unforeseen things have happened. Yeah, did not expect it to go this way.
When we last left off, Roswynn had just shooed away a large raven a raven of unnatural size, larger than usual, from the window. In doing so, she also noticed a man standing outside in the street looking up at the window. Scraggly hair. I'm trying to remember if yes, you have met him. It is
I have met
Aldhelm.
him.
It is Aldhelm. Who is standing outside the villa, staring up.
I'm presuming I opened the window to shoo the bird out, so I'm looking down and I'm making eye contact with him.
As you make,
I'm being
yep.
very, very clear about the fact that I see you and I know you see me.
He just continues to look for a few moments until he steps back into the shadows. And you kind of lose sight of him.
Seems like our gangrel Shadow is here.
Oh, marvelous. Can you not stay to his end of town? Not that he has an end of town. This town is ours.
I fear he'll have to be dealt with sooner or later.
I quite like him, but... All right. Let's go and see about this this door.
Yes.
Your Grace? Is that the correct term of respect for a bishop? I don't even know. Anyway, you stay here.
You notice he's already digging into the food that he hasn't touched that was left prepared for him, and he is eating voraciously of the food and drinking of the ale that he has not touched in days.
Of course he
Remember,
is.
my lord, pace yourself.
Yes,
If you're suddenly cured, it will be most suspicious for all of us.
indeed. Be careful walking
I'll
through
be
the house.
seeing you.
Of course, yes, indeed. I will, yes, I will be seeing you as well, I'm sure. If you need anything, please feel free to call upon me.
I'm sure we'll be in touch soon, my lord.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you both.
All right. Let's go wandering then.
You're wandering through the house?
We're gonna make our way down to the cellar and try and find this trap door.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk to the house, there are priests everywhere, and they give you looks as you're walking through. Young priests, old priests, probably about 7 in total, are flitting around this area. Father Kaelwolf is not amongst them. Neither are any of the brothers you've met previously. They don't seem to stop you, and they don't seem that they would be able to if they wanted to. You seem to have full run of the house.
Yeah, I think we'd be going stealthily, wherever possible too. Like we're not like trying to. I mean, we're trying to go
We
from
don't want to
kind
draw
of
attention.
shadow to shadow,
All right, make a
and we're both pretty stealthy.
Yep, make a dexterity plus stealth check. Difficulty 3. Take half if you can.
Take half.
I cannot take half. Hey!
But you managed to slink through the house. Roswynn managed to slink through the house without making any sound or alerting anyone's attention. Davey, you seem to do it naturally. Anarawd does it naturally, as if maybe you're someone who's broken into a house or two in the past. You've got some practice with this.
The very suggestion.
And eventually you get yourself down to the cellar. And the cellar is unusual for most cellars that you have seen in anywhere in England. Well, not anywhere, but probably if you've been to a couple places where you've seen Roman ruins, you've seen floors like this. Roman brick floors with mosaics. There is a massive mosaic of a crest that you don't recognize. It's an eagle. In the middle of the stone in the center of the mosaic is large. 4 foot, 4 foot wide, 6 foot wide across, 4 by 6. I'm sorry, that's what I'm trying to say. So 4 by 6 flagstone. They ring attached An iron ring. Far too heavy for any mortal man to possibly open by themselves.
Mm.
Presumably, Roswynn has a scrap of paper and a bit of charcoal in her skirt pocket, and she's going to take out just a little scrap and she's going to sketch out that eagle crest real quick so that she can remember what it looks like later.
Okay.
So I have a problem here, which is that I don't think I can move this without rousing, because this would be a strength athletics roll, right, to move
Yep.
this.
Strength
That gives me
athletics.
three. That gives me 3 dice, and I am currently at hunger 4. So
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty will be 4 to move this. You're going to want to rouse. Actually, we'll say it's 3.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it a 3 difficulty, but you're still going to have to rouse, probably.
I'm still gonna have to
Yeah,
rouse.
you're still
Well,
gonna have to
okay.
rouse.
So if I go to 5, we got problems then. Just so everybody knows.
Now, would you like
I
to
assume-
would you like to feed in the bishop's house before you would you like to attempt to feed?
That seems like a bad idea.
That seems incredibly risky. I would offer you if you need to drink, quench a thirst at least.
We'll yeah. We'll see what my role is. Actually,
Okay.
maybe I don't even know. God.
That's dangerous.
Actually, do we even know? Do we even know about like blood bonds and stuff? Like,
No,
we
you
probably
don't. You don't even know about blood bonds.
We never got the talk from our vampire mummies and daddies.
Some vampires, mummies and daddies gave them the talk. Not everybody's mummy and daddy was as equal as others.
Oh god.
I was gonna
All
say
right,
I wouldn't be surprised if if it wasn't mentioned to a couple of us in particular.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let's rouse for this. Come on. Yeah, god damn it. That is 5 hunger, everybody. So
Yeah, at the sight of blood, you will have to take a frenzy check. But
yeah,
there's
I'm
the
probably not looking good right now. Our daddies did. They fucked off after
all right,
killing
but
us.
you still roused. You still did rouse. You did manage to increase your strength, so that did happen.
Yeah, so let's roll strength plus athletics plus 2.
Are you going to help him, Roswynn?
Or is it 3?
I don't
It's
know
2,
if I
right? Yeah.
can.
It's 2.
I have a single dot in strength and I have nothing in athletics.
You can add your single dot of strength.
Okay. One big help there.
What's your dice pool total, then?
2, 3, 4, 5. It is 6.
You can take half now.
Oh my
with
god, yeah.
teamwork.
Teamwork, we can take half. Alright, so we just like haul this thing.
Yes, you haul this
Yep.
thing over, and it opens to a staircase.
Anarawd's not looking good. Like, it looks like that took a lot out of him. He's just like kind of rubbing his forehead, and he's just like, oh, we're gonna need to get out of here soon. Let's get down there and make this quick.
Okay. Neither of us have the ability to see in the dark, so one of us is going to have to take a torch down to see, I assume, right?
Yes.
Do you have Eyes of the Beast? Can you see in the dark?
No, I can't see shit.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to have to grab a torch, and since Anarawd's in pretty rough shape, I guess I will lead the way, kind of keeping the torch in front of me.
Give me a willpower check. Resolve plus composure.
Resolve plus composure.
Plus 2 dice for your humanity, because it's a third of your humanity.
Okay. So okay. So 2 dice for that?
Yep. Difficulty
Okay.
2. What's your total?
5, 7.
So you can take half. You do not frenzy.
Okay.
But with the torch.
Yay!
What is your resolve and composure, Anarawd?
My resolve and composure.
You can probably take half on a torch as well. Difficulty 2.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Excellent. All right. So no one goes into fear frenzy from the torch that you're carrying, but stone by stone you descend beneath the bishop's home. Not into a wine cellar or crypt, but something stranger, older. The air thickens. It's dry, but not dead. You reach a passage carved from the bedrock itself, shaped not like a Saxon burial chamber, but something ancient, foreign. A narrow stair winds down the edges of each step, worn smooth by countless feet, but none in living memory. At the base, the passage opens into a long barrel vaulted chamber, maybe 30 feet across, with curved ceilings and cold symmetrical walls. The shape alone feels unnatural, as though it were built to channel power. Faded paintings stretch along the wall, scenes of masked men of torches and feasting, of a man in a red cloak slaying a great bull while animals look on in reverence. A strange sun symbol hovers above him in every scene. This isn't a church, it's something more secret. You found a temple, hidden, preserved, not to Christ, but to a forgotten god of light and conquest. At the far end stands an altar carved with lions, and above it a great stone relief. A red cloaked man plunges a dagger into a bull's throat, and blood flows into a basin at his feet. That basin is real and dry, but you can see the stains. Red. Hot. The walls hold 7 shallow niches, each with strange carvings, masks, torches, coiled snakes, broken swords. These are stations of some secret rite, some layered mystery meant only for initiates. And in the center, sunk into the stone floor, lies a blackened pool rimmed with golden symbols. This is not just a temple, it was a place of ritual and blood, of testing. Near the altar stands a stone chair, not facing a congregation, but turned toward the blood, the bull, the god, the throne of a ruler, perhaps, or a priest, or something in between. The back of it bears a single carving in Latin: Sol Invictus, remain unconquered. Off to the edge, there's another alcove. That alcove is filled with cobwebs and dust and scrolls. Many, many scrolls. The light of your torch lights this area up for you. How do you interact with it?
Um, Roz would definitely be curious. She would, find a good safe place to set the torch down and take one of the scrolls out very gently and unroll it. Is it written in Old English, Latin?
It's definitely in Latin.
Okay, I can't read Latin, unfortunately, so I can observe it, but I can't understand
Now
it.
there are torches lighting this chamber that are prepared, that are off, ready to be lit.
Okay, I'll walk around and light at least a couple of them so that we can see.
As you light the torches, as I mentioned, the alcove with the dust and the cobwebs. As you light the torches, you notice there's a pathway that leads to the west, further deeper into the chamber.
Kind of nod to Anarawd, kind of like indicating like you see that too.
What is this place? Lions everywhere, though. And bulls. Do you think there's another chamber?
Some pagan cult from the time of the Romans, it seems.
This is the Sol Invictus. Yeah.
I'm just trying to remember properly. I wasn't with the group when they met with what's his face at the leather shop, so
I'll tell him no.
I probably don't really know the information that you guys know about it yet.
Yeah. Anarawd would just sort of chatter to you about that as we're going through. Like it was sun worship, popular with the Romans in the late Empire. It was just before they got all Christian. It was a very big deal.
It would seem ironic that a seemingly Canaanite cult would worship the sun.
That is ironic. Seems very counterproductive.
So I've lit a few of the torches in the chamber so that we can see a little better, and I'm gonna again hold the torch out in front of myself and make my way towards this pathway that goes deeper. See what
It,
else we can
it,
find.
it goes maybe 20 feet, and it's very narrow. But it leads into another small, rounded chamber, not as finely crafted as the chamber you were just in, but it's still been hewn out of bedrock. It is rounded, completely rounded, and covered in a fresca. Fresco, sorry. Fresca's a soda. Fresco. In the middle of the chamber is a sarcophagus with a lifelike death statue as the cartouche. It is slightly
Well,
ajar.
seems we found Aelis's resting place, perhaps.
We have indeed. Is he in there?
Do you move it to look?
I'm gonna kind of motion with the torch, like I don't know. You go check.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have a look because I want to see this gross mummy that's in here.
Do you push it off, or do you just maneuver it so it doesn't fall and break? How do you? What do you do with it?
I push it. I push it off. It's not gonna. I don't want it to fall. I just want to push it to the side so I can see.
When you push it to the side, you notice that inside you see clothes. You see rags, not rags. Well, actually, very finely tailored clothes. A fine ash and a rowan wood stake.
Found Aelis. Picks a little bit of the ash up and sprinkles it.
Now that Roswynn knows it's not like a gross mummy in there or something, she walks forward and kind of looks in and goes, "Ah, so that's what happens."
I take the stake.
It's carved. There are symbols carved into it. And you notice the tip it's broken
Hmm.
and missing.
Could always sharpen it. Take it
Is
anyway. For...
there anything else to observe in the room, I guess, or is it just the sarcophagus? Like, I know there's frescoes on the walls. Is there anything interesting there, or I guess I'm in particular looking for like anything he may have left behind that gives us some indication of others or anything.
That
Anything.
on the other side, those
Hmm.
things you couldn't read.
Fair. I'm gonna have to get Leif back here now that he can read Latin.
But
Yeah.
in this chamber there is the art, and the art depicts a young boy frolicking in the sun with a large image of the sun dominating the entire piece. With the firelight that you've brought down here, it does almost seem like a summer day.
Fascinating.
Hopefully these documents could shed some light on what any of this means.
Perhaps we should take a few back for Leif to translate. We could always bring him here later, but it will be suspicious bringing another one of us here to the Minster.
Well, Leif is a committed Christian now, and he's working very hard to learn the ways of the Christians, so
This is true.
I think he has as much reason to be here as any of us. But I have a feeling that the bishop will smooth over anything that Seems suspicious. Are there any like other any other items, like places that you might store things around this temple? Like, are there any like cases or like chests or like casks or anything like that?
I think it'd be appropriate for you to roll a Wits plus awareness to see with your 5 hunger dice.
Yeah, I really don't know if I want to do that.
All right, I can give it a go, I guess. Do you I see anything? The wits plus awareness has been a little shaky for me tonight, but
Difficulty 3.
I'm aware of nothing. I see nothing.
You
I
could
mean,
re-roll.
other than the chest by the altar, you don't really notice much.
All I can think about is how we're gonna get that stupid stone back where it's supposed to go. We really screwed ourselves here.
Your rouse
all right.
will still be in effect
Oh,
for the
will it?
for the scene. It'll be in effect for the
Fantastic.
scene. So
Oh, okay.
Fantastic. You know nothing, Rosno, for real. Rosno's nothing tonight. All right. Well, other than the chest at the altar that I noticed, apparently, at least somebody noticed that. I feel like we should at least scope that out before we get out of here, but we should probably try and get out of here pretty quickly and get Anarawd dead.
Yeah, let's look in the altar chest.
the chest is locked. There is a massive lock on it. It's kind of out of place. It's definitely newer than the rest of this area. The construction is fairly new, and it is locked.
Let's see. I've got 4 pool for dex plus larceny.
Okay, so you have what's your total?
4.
4. Well, your difficulty's 3, so give it a shot with your 5 hunger dice. What's the worst that
Do
can
I even
happen?
want to?
Break it? I mean,
Yeah. That's 3.
oh yes! As you get in there, you take out your little pick kit that you use to break in, to sneak in, to feed on people, and it takes you a little bit of time, but there's nothing pressing going on around you, so you have all the time you need in the world. It takes you about 10 minutes, but eventually you hear it click into place, and the lock pops.
There you go. Let's see what's inside.
When you open it, you see gold and silver, crosses, golden lions, coins, goblets, just censers, more coins. There's more. I mean, this is a hoard.
Yes. I lift up the lion. Look familiar?
Is it basically the same thing that was found at the granary?
It's attached to a sun disk. The sun disk is
Absolutely
missing
it
another
is.
lion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, pity that we can't ask that kid how he got in here, but... Or maybe it got out to him.
Interesting. Interesting
This
for
is
sure.
certainly a useful find.
Well, we can't
I'd
very
fill it.
well make out of here with this giant chest. I say that we leave it, replace the stone door, and come back later when we're more of us able to get things out of here in less conspicuous circumstances.
Well, I'll take some of it, obviously. I'm filling my pockets with
shove a couple coins in your pockets for sure.
a generous amount of gold.
Don't make it
It's
too
just-
obvious. If you're stopped by a guard, they're gonna ask where you got that.
Not too much, not too much. I know not to be too suspicious, but
Don't be suspicious.
enough that you can say that the bishop paid you well tonight for your services, and it will be plausible.
sure, sure, yeah.
Giant cross sticking out of his pocket.
Yeah, there's like a huge giant like cross with like a crucified Christ on it that I'm just carrying around with me.
Rubies.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, just a pocket full of coins, pocket full of gold coins, which is more than Anarawd has most of the time.
Fair. Fair.
But yeah, I'm definitely coming back here. This is, we worked for this
No,
horde.
we'll definitely come back and we'll bring Leif and see if we can decipher some of these scrolls.
Are you going to bring some with you?
I think I'll just leave them here. I think it's best if we just kind of leave everything undisturbed, and we'll come back in the future with the rest of the crew and figure out what we need to figure out.
I just
I just don't want to be caught carrying anything suspicious out of here.
My worry is that Old Helm will come and rinse the place. He'll like take it while we're not there. I'm just afraid he's gonna step in our territory. I would like to take something like nothing huge, but like something that I could carry in my pockets without being seen. Just so that if this disappears somehow on us, we'll have something to show to Leaf.
So as you're discussing, and you turned your back on the gold. As you turn around, you see a wisp of leaves just sort of blow in from the stairwell that you have come through. Oh, what's this? A glint, a gleam. Two seekers stray where secrets teem, where Roswynn masked and proud of face, and bold Anarawd, fleet of grace. Together pry where mortals fear, and strikes the earth no treasure near. But mark me well, sweet golden prize, is bait and snare in equal guise. For wealth once kissed by moon and shade shall turn the heart it sought to aid. Will she adorn her crown with fire? Will he feed yet a deeper lyre? O gold is bright, but shadow cling, and fortune laughs behind her ring. So dig ye fools, and dig once more, but once ye raise may not restore. And the wind blows the leaves out again.
I'm going to take a gold coin out of the chest. I'm going to toss it at the door. Be gone, spirit. Enough of your foolishness. Thought we were done with you.
I wish you'd stop doing that. I'm too hungry to think about the meaning of his riddles at this moment.
Do you head upstairs, or do you wait to see if this Robin returns?
Well, did he just appear, sing some verse, and then leave?
He didn't even appear. The wind blew in, you heard the words, and then the wind blew out with the leaves.
Are we picking up cursed gold? That's what I'm worried about. I'm going to put the gold back where I found it, just in case. I'll come back for it later, or I'll let
put the
Suni
gold
take
back
it.
where we found it. You would pick the lock, just restore the lock, and let's get out of here.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Suni pick this up and see if the gold is cursed, because I know that he'll pick the gold up.
As you make your way back upstairs, you crest the stairs out into the hall you were, and you notice Baldwin, the cooper, rolling barrels into the cellar. And he just looks up. Oh, hello there.
Like into the cellar, or into the entrance of
into the cellar, not into
Okay.
the entrance of the stairs. He's rolling casks of wine.
Oh,
Fancy
evening,
seeing you
Baldwin.
here.
Well, I got business to do. What have you got to do?
Also business.
Fantastic.
Well, think that we maybe heard from your master a few moments ago.
Oh. It's not the last you'll
The
hear of
little,
him.
the little fella. He seems to be on business too.
His business is my business.
Is your business tormenting us?
We never torment, only guide. We have an agenda.
I'm sure.
Masters and masters and masters and masters. Plans within plans.
Well,
I wish you a good midsummer. And he walks out.
very, very mysterious. Not terrifically helpful, but very mysterious. Want to help
And
me
I'm
close
afraid
this
we leave
up?
with more questions than answers. Yes,
Don't we
I'll help us.
always?
I'll help close
But
the door.
at least we know where the line came from.
It's true. And we know who held sway over at least the bishop, if not others.
And now I hold sway over him.
Welcome to the club.
Sure, it's a responsibility I ever wanted. But I will.
He was on his way to death. All we've done is given him a temporary respite.
The only
I'm
reason
not-
he was on his way to death is because something killed its master. You hear a voice from the corner.
I was wondering when you might show up.
It's not Aldhelm.
Oh, it's not?
No. But if you say that's fine to say that, because as you turn and say that, you see a leper monk sort of sitting
really?
in the corner, wrapped, face wrapped, hands wrapped, black robe, sort of sitting in the corner. Expecting me?
No, someone else actually.
Kenneth leaps to his feet. My name's Cadware. I don't think we've had the pleasure of making our acquaintances. And he kind of leans forward and he's hunched over a little bit. And you notice now there are animals that begin coming into the chamber. Okay, it's small at first. A few rats, a few cats.
Mm,
Is it you controlling all these beasts we've seen tonight?
Indeed.
Here, I thought Winchester just had a feral cat problem.
As I said, I'm Cadware. Well, we've not made it yet acquaintances, and you are.
Anarawd.
Anarawd,
Roswynn.
Roswynn. Anarawd and Roswynn. Interesting. I've never seen you two before.
Don't believe we've had the pleasure of making your acquaintance either, sir.
No, you have not. Because I was chased away a month ago. 2 months ago now, at this point.
By what?
He leans forward. You don't know, do you? You're new. Where are you from?
Litchfeld.
Up north.
What brings you to Winchester?
I've lived in Winchester for many years.
No, fortune and glory.
Is it the blood? The blood that draws you to Winchester?
Is there a way of telling if this guy's I assume he is Kindred, but I just want to make sure before I start talking Kindred stuff around him.
Technically, you would need to use a Sense the Beast or Sense the Unseen on him.
I do have Sense the Unseen. I don't have a great roll for that. I'm still 5 hunger. So
You are still 5 hunger.
Just wait for this guy to say the wrong thing and he's dead.
Yeah. We don't want to do diablerie tonight. although it would be a logical conclusion to an evening of not suboptimal choices, let's say. Wits plus what would do? Wits plus aspects?
Wits
Is
plus
that?
aspects versus a resolve plus aspects.
Like I'm not even gonna do that.
Or
That's 3 dice.
or resolve plus aspects. What's higher? Your resolve plus aspects,
Ooh,
or your because
definitely resolve. So
go
that's 4
yep
dice for me.
yep.
Okay, here we go. 4 dice being rolled right now. That's 3
Yes,
successes.
that's what you needed. We got it. He is a K-Knight.
So, he says, if he's saying, "Is it the blood?" then Anarawd would say, "No, no, this is where we were made."
His eyes narrow. When were you made?
Recently.
He stands and casually walks in your direction, Anarawd.
Mm-hmm.
Not quickly, not with any kind of sign of aggression. He just walks towards you slowly. Do you do anything?
I'm just gonna give him. Oh, I'm just not. I'm just going to not look like I am in any way troubled by the fact that this leper monk is coming towards me. I'm just going to stand stock still and stare him down, show him my mettle, so to speak.
Gets nose to nose with you. That close. And he tilts his head slightly. You were made here. Created here. By
That's right.
who?
I understand that information like that is not given without a trade, like for like or favor for favor.
You are in no position to extort me for a favor, fledgling.
I don't wish to extort you for anything, but I would be remiss if I were to simply tell you my life story.
I'm not asking for your life story, I'm asking for who created you, child or children.
Their names would likely not be familiar to you. They were from the continent, not from here.
They were from the continent, you say. Interesting. And I'm sure they told you that you were the only kindred in Winchester.
And if they did, that would be inaccurate, clearly.
Clearly. I'm Cadwir. And you are?
Lady Roswynn of Lichfeld.
He still hasn't backed up from you, Anarawd. He's still
Yeah, I'm just
standing.
breathing.
He's not breathing. He's not even he's not even bothering with the blush of health.
Yeah.
He's just sort of staring at you, waiting for you to answer because you haven't yet. And the longer you wait, it's making it even more awkward as he stands there looking at you. He doesn't say anything.
Very well. If you are willing to sit down and discuss in a reciprocal manner, I'd be happy to share our story with you. We're
So
always
as you're saying
eager.
this, he turns and he walks and he sits back in the corner he was sitting in a moment ago.
Okay. Well, Anarawd will sit down on the barrel. On one of these barrels that the Cooper brought in. You are correct to assume that we were told we were the only ones. However, we are quite numerous. There's a strong coterie of us, and we are. This is our domain now. Perhaps it was yours once. However, now you're just one and we are 6.
C2.
Now, but looks can be deceiving. You don't know what our coterie can do. Perhaps there are more watching. Just like you were.
I'm making a rouse check real quick. 1 moment, please.
I'm gonna get ponced through a door, aren't I?
You are not getting close to the door, but suddenly, from where he was standing, he is instantly in front of you. I'm going to be making a strength plus brawl check to see if he grabs you by the neck, if that's okay with you.
Okay, I'm gonna resist that.
Yes, of course you are, with a dexterity plus athletics check.
So I cannot activate potence because I am already at hunger 5.
You cannot do
And
it
if I fail.
If you fail, you take aggravated damage, I believe. No.
I think if you fail, do you not immediately frenzy?
You do immediately frenzy, yes.
So you said dex plus athletics.
Dex plus athletics, yep.
Alright, let's do that then. That's not as many dice as I had hoped.
All right. So, as you attempt to move out of the way, he grabs you by the throat, and he lifts you off the ground. And
Good sir. Good sir. It does not need to come to this.
I distinctly heard a threat.
It is true, sir. We have other allies. We will outnumber you. If you injure our man here, they will come for you in force. But if you leave him be, there's no reason why we can't come to some agreement to peacefully coexist.
Ponders for a moment. And I'm going to spend a rouse check for potence. He's not actually going to hurt Davey, but I just want the extra juice to... It's a rouse check for strength, I'm sorry. And he is just going to fling his arm and fling Anarawd across the chamber.
Ah, great.
All right, so you hit the wall. You would take 4. It's split in half. You take two superficial damage as you slam into the wall, and you kind of crack the beam that you hit.
And he just kind of like flops to the ground.
You've proven your point, sir.
I would like a frenzy check from the very hungry Bruja.
I'm very hungry, and I'm also a Bruja.
So resolve plus composure.
Man.
Difficulty 4.
So that is what's the dice for that again?
So that is your resolve plus composure plus the third of your humanity rounded down.
So
Rosalind's
4 plus
white knuckle gripping her scissors and backing away slowly.
that's 6 dice. I do not frenzy.
It was
Or
difficulty
do I?
4. It was difficulty 4.
All right, I frenzy.
Do you want to spend it? Would you like to spend a willpower? To reroll 3 of
Nah.
those? No! Right. So, Anarawd slams into the beam, and it cracks, and then you hear a deafening roar. Something you haven't heard. It's completely animalistic. You've never heard anything like this before, Roswynn. Just a deafening roar as Anarawd jumps to his feet, his eyes wide, bloodshot, his fangs bared, as he lunges at Cadwir. Cadwir bats him away, grabs him by the throat, bares his fangs as if he's about to eat him, but instead throws him down the flight of stairs into the darkness, and with a quickness slides the stone back into place. What do you do while this is happening, Roswynn?
I don't know if there's anything I can do. I could swing a torch at him, maybe. That's about it.
You've just seen that he has done this one-handed, thrown him, and with the other hand, moved the stone, which took 2 of you to move.
That the 2 of us struggled to lift. Yeah, there's not really a whole heck of a lot I can do here, unfortunately.
He turns and looks at you, and he points. He goes, I'm going to let the 2 of you live, because I'm a pacifist. Don't ever attempt to kill me again. And he rushes out the door. From underneath you, you hear dum 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 dum. And he's banging on the stone. You can barely hear it, and it's actually forcing with so much force that it's forcing the heavy stone to lift and drop and lift and drop. You are going completely berserk in the stairwell, Anarawd, till you wear yourself out. When you do come out of it, you're going to need to feed.
Yeah.
You're going to need to feed. You cannot go into torpor.
Can't go into torpor. No, I can't go to sleep like this, or it's bad news. Yeah. After a while, there's just kind of a little quiet, and the thing stops bouncing up and down. And you just hear Anarod's voice from underneath going, Roswynn, I'm feeling better now. Can you help me get this thing out of the way? I'm really hungry.
I'll do my best.
Do I still have to like?
You still have your rouse is still in effect. It's still technically the same scene.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah. So
we'll
I'm
work
just like
together and get the
take
door
half,
off
yep.
so that he can come out.
seal it all up. Like just like, oh my god.
I think it's best that we both get out of here as quickly as possible.
Let's leave. Let's leave now.
One thing you notice hasn't left are the animals the animals are still there. There are still rats. There are still cats.
And cats.
Yep. Cats and mice living together. Dogs and cats.
Mass hysteria. Yeah. No, let's just get the hell out of here. Like, we'll come back. I'll come back later. This is bad.
Agreed.
Where do you reconvene to?
The street, I guess, or
Yeah, we probably want to get out of the Minster and head through Winchester, probably back toward Wilma's. That's where you're sleeping right now, right?
yeah, I'm not gonna feed there though. I need to feed somewhere where it's not gonna get back to me if I.
We'll pick you a snack along the way.
Yeah, because no matter what,
I inevitably do.
Because we are not passing up an opportunity to make a feeding test with 5 hunger. We're not passing that opportunity up. There's no
I will go with him to try and keep him out of trouble until he gets home, but I know that he has to feed before he gets home, so I'm here to try and keep the reins on it.
All right, so we're gonna truncate your feeding scene by doing another predator feeding, another predator type. So let me get to my notes real quick because I can never remember.
Exactly.
I can never remember
Oh,
what the Scott
jeez.
feeder gets. I think it's dexterity and stealth, but let me double check.
Yes, Dex and stealth. For
Dex is
stealth feeder.
Dex and stealth, difficulty 4. Go for it, my man.
And I gotta roll. Yeah, I gotta use hunger dice for this, don't I?
Yeah, 500 dice.
4.
4 successes. That is just enough. You manage not to loot, but as you feed, as you break into a house, quietly, you find a sleeping victim easily. You sink your fangs into them like you do. You taste blood. Roll resolve plus composure plus 2. Difficulty 4.
Here we go. Here we go. That's 3.
Would you like to spend a willpower, or would you go or were you okay going into a hunger frenzy?
I'm gonna spend that willpower.
Okay,
And roll 2 more.
you got it. 3 more. You can roll 3 dice. Actually,
3 more.
Oh,
roll 1 more.
oh.
Yeah, roll an
Roll
extra
one
one.
more. Roll that extra die. No.
Oh!
So in your hunger, in your feeding frenzy, you do drain the poor young woman to death. You drain her in her bed. Take a stain.
Oh God!
2 stains tonight.
As you have committed another murder,
Yet another murder.
yet another murder, you come out of it. And it's much like any other house in Winchester, you didn't wake anyone up this time, but you've left a bloody mess. What are you going to do?
Is there anyone else in the house?
There are other people in the house, yes, but they are sleeping.
Well, I guess I'm not burning the house down. Does this look like a vampire attacked somebody?
This looks like a wild animal attacked somebody.
There are lots of cats around these days, so maybe.
It's the cat.
No, Ellie, I can't burn the house down. There are people in the house. I don't want to take however many more stains. Oh man. No, I think I've just got to leave it. Like, what kind of cleanup can you do for this?
It's kind of hard.
Drag the body out, or like, no, I'm just gonna hope that this looks innocent.
You can lick the wound closed at least.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that goes with it saying, right?
That goes to that thing. You lick the wound, please. So it does.
Does it, though?
It closes up. Thankfully, you've committed a murder, so you add your stain, but you do get away. There are no further complications because you did get your 4 successes. Your only complication was yes, this moment, unfortunately. So you hear all of this, Roswynn.
Yeah. As he sneaks out the window, I'm just shaking my head and just
Yeah, he just sits for a minute on this bed and just kind of hangs his head. He's just like, can't get this right. And then
It's deep.
and then I shimmy out of the window as quietly as I can, and just kind of like flop down onto the ground beside Roswynn, obviously looking much better. We should go. Come on, we need to leave.
yes, I think we should.
As you're leaving, Roswynn, please make a resolve. Oh, you're at hunger 0, by the way, Anarawd. Completely at hunger 0
Yes.
now. Please make a resolve, a wits plus awareness check, both of you.
Wits plus awareness?
Yep. Difficulty.
Or resolve plus
diff-
awareness, or wits plus awareness?
Wits plus awareness. You got 3 successes, right? Yes, you did.
Yes.
That's what you needed.
I got 1 success. I'm still not very aware.
At the end of the street, heading back toward the manor, is you see Juliana walking arm in arm with Ethelwine at night, heading back toward his manor.
Fascinating. What direction were they coming from?
They were coming from an alehouse.
Then at the alehouse together, eh? I'm gonna kind of gesture and tell Anarawd, like, I have some snooping of my own to do. You're welcome to join me, but if you'd like to call it a night, I also understand. And I'm gonna trail them far behind them, trying to be stealthy about it.
I know you're not very stealthy, so I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come with you.
All right, give
You get
me.
the impression.
No, go ahead.
Are you all covered in blood? Because that might not be a good thing.
Yeah, am I all covered in blood?
You are covered in blood.
All right, I'm gonna dip then. Sorry, I just kind of like wave an Irish exit. I like over Simpson backing into the hedge kind of thing.
All right, yes, I'm gonna follow far behind Juliana and Ethelwine, but I can only imagine they're heading back to her chambers. I'm just gonna confirm that fact.
Well, they're actually heading back to Ethelwine's estate. And she stops at the door. She stops just at the door, and he leans in to try to give her a kiss, and she kind of blocks him. And they have words. It seems heated for a moment, but if you're staying far back enough where you're not going to be seen, you're far back enough where you really can't hear what's being said.
That's okay. Okay.
But he gets insistent, and Juliana slaps him. And when she slaps him, he spins and then falls to the ground. It's like she hit him with force. And he's just laying on the ground with his hand on his cheek, and she just storms off.
Interesting. Okay. I'm not sure what to do with this information right now. I'm just observing everything that's happening. Does he get up? Does he
He does get up. He dusts
make
himself
his way?
off, and he enters. He enters his estate again, but he's rubbing his hand on his cheek, but he's smiling.
And Juliana's just walked off into the night?
She's just walked off into the night. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna continue following. I'll follow her.
All right, you follow her, and she heads her way back to an alehouse, and she goes. And as she enters the alehouse, she walks through the alehouse upstairs and into a room that she is staying at.
So she's no longer staying at Ethelwine's estate.
No, she is no longer staying at Ethelwine's estate.
Interesting. Okay. I'll stay and drink an ale just to drink an ale, pretend to drink an ale in the corner just to not make it weird that I walked in here and walked back out. But yeah. 6. I was like, what is he talking? Oh, there we go. The body count.
That's 7. That's 7. Lucky number 7.
Oh my gosh, 7 now.
All right, that's what we're going to call it for the evening. All right, so we have 20 minutes. We're going to draw this out with you guys. Did you guys have a good time tonight?
This was chaotic and fun.
And fun.
It was a lot of fun.
And we did it with just 2 people, which is awesome. We went almost a full 3. We went 2.5 plus with 2 people. It's fantastic. And we had a little bit of trouble in the beginning. So I'm going to do my normal, what you liked, what you didn't like. Best scene, best role play. Best role play goes to both of you two. Obviously, you're the only two here, but it was phenomenal. You guys both did great. But I'm going to start with Roswynn. What you liked, what you didn't like. Best role play. And sometimes we used to say best dressed in LARP, but we don't do that here.
Yeah, I had a great time tonight. I really enjoyed just kind of a little side adventure shenanigans. It almost felt like one of the downtimes we used to do back in the day. I kind of miss doing downtime, so it felt like that, which was fun. Kind of more personal one-on-one experience. We were able to get a lot of interesting information. We have a really powerful new ally. And best moment of the night, at least for me, was Anarawd breaking down and ghouling that bishop, because I was wondering if he was going to go through with it. I think Anarawd was kind of like, maybe Roz will do it, and I'm just looking at you like, nah, brah. Let's see what happens here. It was a really interesting little moment there, and I really enjoyed that. And then we've got new mysteries to investigate with this cellar going on under the estate. We'll definitely be back and get into some of that stuff. And yeah, and just I think we're gonna have a lot of interesting things. I'm afraid that I don't know what's gonna go on with my plans for Applewine here. I don't really know where to take this new information. But I'm gonna have to do some more digging. I'm gonna have to do some more investigating. And yeah, play of the night, just all of the epic dice fails that we just kept managing to walk through these very suspicious situations, going, oh, it's a gorgeous night out, isn't it great, guys? Ah, yeah, beautiful evening. Nothing weird about 30 cats and a giant bird following us. We're good.
Isn't the moon so beautiful? Definitely no werewolves out tonight.
Well, night. Yeah, we're just out for a stroll.
All right. So that brings it to Anarawd. Before I ask you your questions, we need to do a remorse check for you real quick. You have two
All right.
stains. How many open boxes do you have left?
How many open boxes on my my humanity tracker?
tracker.
I have 3.
So you have two stains, so it means you have one that's open. Correct?
Yes.
Roll one
So I
dice.
roll 1 dice.
You roll one dice, yep. And you do not lose humanity. You feel bad about what you did, but you do
Great.
not lose humanity. Fantastic. So
I should feel bad.
you should feel
I did
bad.
a lot of bad things tonight.
You did do a lot of
a lot of
bad
bad things.
did all the bad things. So, what you like, didn't like, your favorite role play of the night, and your favorite scene.
I really enjoyed this. It did feel like one of those kind of like side quest episodes from like a TV show where it's like, let's just take these two characters and put them in a weird situation and see what happens. And it did resemble one of the downtimes that we do on occasion too, which was nice. I quite like it because Anarawd and Roswynn haven't really had much time to hang out and interact with one another yet, so I that was fun. My favorite roleplay was Roswynn sassing the werewolf. I thought it was amazing. Again, totally oblivious to the fact it was a werewolf. Neither of us were aware of that, but yeah, no, that was good. That was really good. And we have the plot has really thickened. There is like what is this like weird vampire priest doing hanging out in a basement in the bishop's house? Why was Robin there? The Fey one, it's just like all these things are connected somehow. It's just weird. And for me personally, I really dig like the Mithras stuff in the lore, so it was fun to like play through some of that. And I don't know, I might move into this haven.
Right.
It's pretty sick.
It's pretty sick. All right. What I liked about tonight was the role play, the consequences that you had when you were the heaviness of ghouling the bishop as it kind of weighed on Anarawd. I really appreciate how you kind of portrayed that a more quiet, somber moment there, and I really did. I thought that was really well played, and Roswynn just throwing shade at everybody was phenomenal. I really did like that. My favorite scene tonight was Cadweir, introducing yet another vampire. That if we keep count, that's 2 vampires that you've
Yeah.
met. When this one claims to be a survivor of whatever went down on that night. So that's an interesting little. I think there's more wrinkles that we have in play now. So now we've got more competition, and we can start to get into more vampire-like politics. And he's a strong Nosferatu. He's a strong, independent Nosferatu. He believes in Nosferatu power.
Yeah, and to be fair, I didn't threaten him at all. I just stated the fact that there's more of us than there is of him, and then tried to lie to him about whether or not he was being observed by other obfuscated vampires.
He called you
I
bluff.
never threatened him at all. called my bluff and like kicked my ass, so that's fine.
That wasn't too
Oh,
hard. That
fantastic.
wasn't too heavy-handed for you, was it?
Oh no, it was fine. I deserved way worse.
Okay, just checking to make sure I wasn't too heavy-handed with it.
I legitimately thought you were going to be stuck, like just entombed in that cellar for
Thought
like
about it.
a week until we got until we got the rest of the coterie to break you out. You know,
Cool down, yeah.
I thought about it.
Go down there, open the door.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna come back with my big pal and we'll kick his ass. Or
Right?
Kindred will kick his ass and I'll watch.
Oh man. Yeah, we're in a really interesting situation with these other vampires in town that we've met so far where it's like, okay, like we've been told that we're supposed to be the power here. Clearly that is not actually the case. So
Yeah.
do we try and like work with these people or do we just take these people out? Like that's the real question.
I think maybe we're gonna have to like effectively like go on a hit.
Yeah, more or less. I think that's what it's going to come down to at some point. I enjoyed being able to give Roz the extra attitude tonight because the fact is that Roz is kind of a snob when it comes down to it, you know, like she accepts the people around her that are better than her. She's been raised, you know, in a place of privilege, and so there is a part of her that's kind of like, who are you? You're nothing. I'm so much better than you are. Get out of here, you know? And so to finally be able to give her a few moments of just like, you know, being her true kind of snotty self that she normally has to be so demure and, you know, like yes ma'am, no ma'am around people, it was kind of fun.
I'm glad you had a good time. I'm glad everyone had a good time tonight. I was a little nervous coming into it with only at first it was going to be 3, and then Seth unfortunately wasn't feeling good at the last, at about an hour before, and he had to bow out for his health, which I completely understand. And I had to on the fly, I had to come up with something. So a couple things I came up with in that hour that I had was the poem by Robin, the poem by Robin. And the hoard of gold that you guys discovered. I had wrote that in afterwards, after everything. So that's the only, and I had to cut a scene because I had into like a 45-minute scene with Leif and Skaldmere, which we're gonna have to do at another time. So I had to cut that. But other than that, everything went well tonight. I found this a place to raid. We're gonna be raiding a Star Trek game tonight, Questing Chaos.
Nice.
And they are about an hour and 42 in, so and hopefully they'll be raiding when we're done as well. So let's get the raid. I want to thank everyone for stopping in today.
Cool.
I really appreciate it. Oh, go ahead.
I want to thank Brooke for saving me from killing the bishop.
Yes, Brooke. Thank you.
Thank you, Brooke.
Yes. Even though that would have been great too.
that would also be great.
That would have also have been great. So here we go. I'm going to put my our ending scene on. We will see you guys later. Later.
Goodbye.